Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the easiest log bait deck in Clash Royale. There's a top 200 player that's been playing this deck to great success and beating the best players in the world without any champions. And the best part is, you don't have to be good to play it. There's no buildings or anything that requires precise placements. All you have to know is when your opponent's down elixir, you spam them and you take their tower. If you can get your opponent to waste their log on top of the princess or rascals, and you go for a mirror goblin barrel with a dark prince or bandit or cannon cart tanking, you're gonna deal devastating damage. And because you're always on offense, pressuring your opponents with cannon carts, bandits, and princesses at the river, a lot of times they're gonna slip up and make a mistake. When they do, you'll power through with the Mirror Goblin Barrel and punish them immediately. Mirror Goblin Barrel never dies to Fire Spirit, and it doesn't die to Barb Barrel either. And a level 16 Princess can't get finished off by Log. This is definitely one of the most difficult decks to defend in the entire game, despite being so easy to play. If you're able to take a tower early on, you just cycle Mirror Cannon Carts in the back, and your opponent will never be able to break through you. Let's go jump straight to some games with the easiest log bait deck in Clash Royale and assert dominance. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so jumping into this one, we'll see what's happening. Alex with the heart in his name. I hope the heart's for me, man. Maybe I'm a little bit heartless for running Mirror Goblin Barrel, but I'm just gonna want to steal your heart here, man. We got the princess, aka Cupid, and she's ready to shoot your tower. Okay, he's gonna go in for Goblin Barrel counter with the Barb Barrel. That's pretty annoying because, oh wait. Oh, I was so excited for a second. I was like, we're gonna get damage, and then it was very short-lived. I also didn't want to go in for Rascals here because there's a lot of times that your opponent's going to end up having multiple small spells and make you feel like a fool. And I just rather play safe than sorry. We're currently up 1,000 damage, and even though we're down a little bit from the aggregate amount of him activating the King Tower, I'm still in an okay spot. The Dark Prince, oh no! I thought the Rascal Boy pushed him to the right. Oh, that looked like I was in an amazing spot. That's unfortunate. If I go in for a Bandit in the left, and we bait out his Barb Barrel, maybe we can go Bandit in the right and keep up this fight. I don't know. I think this is a lot of stuff for him to defend at once. He's going to go in for a bowler, but he's not able to shut down the Goblin Barrel. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That is gigantic damage. Even though I eat damage from the Electro Wizard on the left-hand side, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to spread my opponent thin. I wasn't even trying to do damage with the Bandit. I just wanted to keep his elixir low and then make sure that he had nothing for the Goblin Barrel. So that worked out perfectly. We know for a fact that this guy has got a very annoying graveyard deck that I do not want to get to late game against, because if we get to late game, he's always able to throw graveyards off at me and then defend with bowlers, Barb Barrels, Baby Dragons, all the splash damage that we never wanted to see. So that's not good for me. I'm going to Bandit last possible second so the Baby Dragon locks onto that. As you guys can see, I'm not eating damage out here. That is not how we play Clash Royale. I was hoping he would be bad and going for a graveyard there, but he didn't. Obviously, if he graveyards in single elixir and we have enough elixir for Rascals, it's very unlikely that he's going to have enough elixir for a Poison or a Tornado combined with the graveyard. So that's what I was hoping for here. I'm going to go in for a Dark Prince, and then I'm going to go in for... Ooh, this is kind of bad for me. I guess I want to go Dark Prince on the left-hand side because I need to keep up the aggression to the point that he's not able to graveyard here. He Barb Barrels... and he's Baby Dragoning. I think he just eats the Goblin Barrel right now. This is really scary. I'm not a huge fan of how this is about to go down. No, he's not eating it. Let's go. I think the Baby Dragon is going to lock into my tower, but it doesn't matter. And then I can go in for Rascals because the Cannon Cart doesn't get pushed back. So I know that the Rascals will be able to kill the bowler. So it doesn't matter. Sometimes it retargets. Oh no. How do you get back to another bowler? What is Clash Royale doing right now? How's that possible? He doesn't even have champions. Also, I don't understand how my Dark Prince survived, but I'll take that. I'm going to go for a Princess on the right-hand side because he's likely going to end up going in for a Poison if I drop it in the left. I just don't want to give him that functionality. I always want to make sure that he's going to go in for, you know, the same lane as he has no damage. You know, he doesn't have anything there, so it just wouldn't make sense for him to go there. All right, we want to go in for a Bandit as well if possible. That would feel pretty good. And then maybe going in for Rascals and then a Snowball and all the Skeletons so the Bandit can lock onto what it needs to. That would be really nice. I just don't want the Rascal Girls to die. I have simple needs. And it's working out okay. It's not been great, though. By Princess, that's going to be probably our best bet, but I need to be able to defend things, so I think I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel on defense, to be honest. Like, I need stabby stab. I need units that can hit multiple things at once. Bandit is not going to cut it here. If I go in for a Goblin Barrel off to the side, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Barb Barrel doesn't kill the Goblins. Barb Barrel does not clean up, so he has to drop more than that. The Goblins, oh, I guess the Skeletons did enough damage. That's unfortunate. But a Princess here... I'm going to go in for another Cannon Cart. As you guys can see, this game gets really, really bad for us as the game goes on later. I'm going to Dark Prince last second. It seems like he might go for Tornado, so I was hoping that he would go for Tornado, and then it would retarget onto the Dark Prince instead. Not going well for us at all. My goodness. I'm going to go Bandit. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Barrel. I can't go same side as him anymore. I don't think I can. I don't think I'm allowed to. Unless he misses it. He's just eating all the damage like a snack. Dude, that is not the way that we want to play this game. All right, so the can card's going to win out, and then we can go in for another one. Super interesting that this guy hasn't graveyarded me that often. If he goes Baby Dragon, we're going to stop it from crossing the river immediately with the Rascals. The Rascals will separate so the Baby Dragon doesn't kill, so he has to go in for a Tornado to finish them off. I'm not going to go for a Snowball since we have the Dark Prince still alive. I think we got to go in for double Goblin Barrels here. And then he's going to go Bowler, so I guess I'm going to go on the other side and just see how this works. I mean, we've got a Dark Prince rolling at him. I don't know if he has an answer to this. He's going to go for a Tornado as well. Okay. Bandit's going to lock on a tower. The Dark Prince is tanking. Let's freaking go, baby. The Dark Prince is literally winning me the game, even though the Bandit's dealing all the damage. That is hilarious. I should have Mirror Snowballed, but I don't think it matters. I'm going to go in for double Goblin Barrels, and that should be enough. There's no way you're stopping that. That is way too much for you to handle. Are you serious? You played that so well. I can't believe he did that. Anyway, doesn't matter. We were hitting him with double snowballs, and one of them has a rock in it, about to rock his world and take out his tower. GG, well played and peace out. Very good player. And even though he ended up having Bowler, Barb Barrel, Tornado with Electro Wizard, double Goblin Barrel reigns supreme. All right, we got a game against Mr. Maynor. What's up? So obviously we want to go for Princess in the back, bait out my opponent's log, and then go for the Goblin Barrel. That's like the dream world scenario. He's going to Fireball that. That's a +1 trade. I'll take that trade. That's still a vibe. I can go Dark Prince in the back. I'm up 1 Elixir, and we'll figure out what your deck is. Fireball, maybe Lava Hound. Maybe it's going to be Graveyard with Fireball? I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Oh, it's really looking like a Lava Hound deck when we see a Miner. It could also... I mean, if this is another log bait versus log bait, this is going to be a scary matchup because I only end up having Giant Snowball, and you're probably going to have log for my Goblin Barrel. So, I mean, that's what I'm hoping not to have happen. We'll see, though. Yeah, he's going to have log. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. It's winnable, but it's not going to be easy is what I'm trying to say out here. I'm going to go for a mirrored up Goblin Barrel because I don't think he's going to be able to do much. Oh, he fireballs it. 4 for 4 trade, so not the worst thing in the world, but I'm revealing my trap card. I'm letting him know what I'm up to out here. And he's going to have a Miner, so I think he's also going to have Goblin Barrel in the deck if I had to guess. Or this could be a Mortar deck. Oh, no, it's got to be Mortar. Because he's got Cannon Cart and Miner and Fireball with guards. Nah, it's definitely a Mortar deck. All right, I got to go Princess of the River because he's just going to finish it off with a Miner. At least it will lock onto the tower here. I think he was thinking it would lock onto the Cannon Cart. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go for a Dark Prince on top of the Dark Goblin. And then I want a Giant Snowball here, but he's likely going to Miner, so I have to Giant Snowball twice, which really is not that good of a vibe. I hate the fact that I had to spend 5 Elixir to counter that. That just feels wrong, you know? Because in the meantime, the Miner is just whittling away on my tower, and there's nothing I could do. Okay, at least you can't Fireball on me right now because you're down a bit of Elixir after going in for the guards and the Miner, so it is what it is. See what you're going to do. You don't have Valkyrie because you have Cannon Cards. You're going to... Ooh, that's not good for you. I don't think you can do that. I'm going to go Princess of the River at a prime position where you're down, and you likely don't have a good answer to that, because then I could go in for one of these. I'm going to go in for a Bandit. I'm going to go in for this. I'm hoping that he goes in for guards, and I could go for a Giant Snowball on it. If he Fireballs, I'm going to be so salty. Okay. So he saw the Giant Snowball. He freaked out and adjusted his plan from going in for the guards to going into the Fireball. That was a really good maneuver on his end, actually. So credit where credit is due. My man is a good player. I might want to go for Princess in the back, and then... see if he goes in for a Miner here and then snipe it with a Bandit or a Dark Prince. When you go in for a Princess in this side, not only are you giving your opponent the potential of Fireballing the Princess, but you don't know if they're going to go in for the Miner on top of the Princess or if they're going to go on the tower. But if they're going on the healthier tower, obviously they're going to try to hit the Princess because there's no reason for them to walk away on this tower. So that was pretty good for us. I think we're going to bait out a log and then he's going to Fireball the next one, which is fine. This is completely okay. I'm just going to try to outcycle him. That's what my goal is right now. Now because he doesn't have Elixir for the Miner since he had Fireball, we're able to shut that down with the simple Princess. I hate the fact that you're playing well right now, my dude. That's not part of the cards. That's not part of the plan. Please, Dark Prince, just go towards the tower. Go towards the tower. Let's go. The Bandit somehow found its way through. I can't believe that. That was so lucky. I'll take that trade 10 times out of 10, baby. Oh, no. That Dark Prince... not going to be able to save my booty on the right-hand side. Teleport like a mighty Miner. I give you champion access now. Okay, he's going to go in for a Miner, and then he might minion hoard the Cannon Cart. So maybe what I'm going to do here is like... no, I can't go Rascals because it's just going to get shot by the stupid Mortar thing. Alright, yeah, he's definitely going to do it. I mean, maybe we can get a Fireball out of him. I don't know. If I Princess here, that's aight. We know we want to go other side if possible. And I don't have rockets, so that's the bad thing about this. He gets direct damage on my tower with Miners all day, every day, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, don't attack me. All right, we're trying to outcycle you. It's not going to work, but I have to try. Oh, maybe it does. I think it does, actually. This is not bad for me. This is really not bad because he went minion horde, so he didn't have elixir. Assuming we were around even elixir, him going for the minion horde there was a bad decision. And then the Dark Prince is going to be able to splash onto the guards since they're off to the side. I think I can get away with a bandit here, so then it's going to eat all the other damage, and then I can get Rascals down. Even if he goes in for the cannon cart, the Rascals will come down in time. This is awesome. I'm going to go in for our Goblin Barrel a little bit further back. I need to start switching it up when it's easy to predict. Yeah, let's go, baby! The hipster barrel! He's going to Firebolt the second one. It doesn't matter. It was funny when it worked, though. All right, maybe we can go for another princess here. Come on, bro. Let's see what's up, you two. I need to go for a cannon cart. I want to go for another Goblin Barrel. I want to make him squirm a little bit because last time he missed it. We'll see if we can make him mess up again. He's going to go in for an all-in parade push. So I want to go in for a snowball here and then hit all of the minion horde if possible. The Dark Goblin is on my tower. Dark Goblin is on my tower. I repeat, that is doing so much freaking damage. He's fireballing me. He needs to go for a log as well. That's not going to be enough. You don't have the juice. You don't have the juice, and you're not back to Fireball because you just used it on my tower. We walk away with a win. That is so satisfying to beat a mortar deck when, you know, you don't necessarily have the best answers to it. Every time that he goes in for a miner on my tower, I have to catch it, and there's Fireball for reliable damage when we can't get reliable damage on him because we don't have Rocket. All right, so jumping into this one, the dude is immediately going to go for Spear Goblins. You guys already know the deal. Each Spear Goblin is going to be assassinated by the Bandit, stealing their life from them. Okay, if he goes Miner and Spear Goblins, I don't know what the deck is. I expect it to be either like a Mortar deck or something really weird, but we'll have to wait and see. The Miner's out of cycle, so he's going to Fireball or Log. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. If my Princess other side and he Fireballs and he has nothing for the Mirror Goblin Barrel, that would be amazing for me. I know that the Rascals should be able to shut that down. No damage zone, no damage zone. And you're not going to have Log and Cycle for a while. So I can go in for a Goblin Barrel with the Rascals just soaking up all the damage. He has nothing. He literally has nothing. There's nothing he can do but sit there and cry. That's why I love this deck. You find your opponent in one bad card cycle. Then you go in for your Goblin Barrel and you make them pay for their mistakes. Okay, please, 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 please. Just kill the Magic Archer. That's all I need. And now we win the game. There's nothing he can do anymore. This game is completely and utterly over. You can do whatever you want. You can spam me as hard as you want. And we're going to shut you down and make you frown with the Mirror Cannon Carts and Rascals. They're impenetrable at this point. As you can see, really easy W. We had a Goblin Barrel and a Dark Prince on the tower, and if he had tried to make the game go a little bit longer, we were going to take the other tower too. Just taking a look at that guy's deck, he had a quick cycle with Tornado and Log, and he still lost the game immediately at the start. So it shows you the power of Mirror Goblin Barrel, abusing the fact that your opponent will typically get in one bad card cycle, and if you find that situation, you automatically win the game. And now we're 9,900 in the world too. We got another one against Jin. Let's see if we can keep up this dominant win streak. We've won like 3 or 4 games in a row by now, so it'd be nice to get another one to our collection. I'm going to Bandit in the back, and he's going to Royal Ghost. Probably going to be a P.E.K.K.A deck, which is really, really good for me, by the way, because if he doesn't have Log and he doesn't have arrows, he's going to have a lot of problems. Oh, no. It's the Royal Pigs deck that everyone in Clash Royale is playing. But fortunately for us, we're going to have Dark Prince and Snowball, so we can bounce it back and not worry too much. A lot of times, they're going to go for arrows on this when the Royal Ghost is out of cycle, so I'm expecting him to do that right now. There it is. Easy prediction. I'm going for a Princess. Is that able to kill the Giant Skeleton? I think so. I don't think that's going to hit my tower. Come on, Princess. Don't disappoint me now. Let's go. So he's going to go Fisherman, or he's going to go in for, like, Zappies. Okay, cool. We made the prediction on the Fisherman. It's going to pull the Princess, but the Princess should stay... No, it doesn't stay alive. Because the Dark Prince crosses the river. I forgot that it retargets. Man, I made the prediction on the Fisherman. I knew what he was going to do, but I guess it was just the wrong play because I didn't expect him to get to go and pull the Princess, too. It is what it is. Anyway, Cannon Cart's going to be able to body block, so we're able to get some extra value with the Rascal Girl. And maybe I can go in for a Goblin Girl here because we got the Thick Boy tanking. This is really hard for him to deal with. This is really hard for him to deal with. He's going to arrow last second on the right-hand side and just eat so much damage. And then, because he already ate all that, I might be able to get away with that and then go in for a Bandit last second. I don't know. This is really risky, guys. I don't know if the Bandit's able to kill the Giant Skeleton. I don't think so, but I have to go with it. I have to roll with it. I got to believe in the heart of the cards. Come on now. Come on now. Finishing off a Giant Skeleton. That's what I'm talking about, Bandit. You deserve a promotion to the Golden Knight now. Yeah, you know, I got to let out a hidden secret of Clash Royale. They mixed together an Electro Spirit and a Bandit, and then they became the Golden Knight. That is what Clash Royale did. Anyway, for the last minute of this game, you guys already know the deal. It's really easy to win the game at the start and then just defend with Dark Princes, Cannon Carts, and Rascals. With Snowball, they're never really going to break through. And the best part is, stacking up multiple Cannon Carts with Mirror is one of the most obnoxious things in Clash Royale. Even though you don't have a building, you'll get a building because when your card dies, then you know, you're just going to keep spamming buildings, and it's like an endless wall of cannons. Yeah, even though he's got one of the most broken decks in Clash Royale with Mirror Royal Hogs, he still wasn't able to break through because we had Dark Prince with Mirror and Snowball. And you know what? You overspent in your last push. So even if you ended up taking the tower with Mirror Royal Hogs, that's your entire elixir bank. So you were definitely going to lose your tower to the Dark Prince, Cannon Cart, and Mirror Goblin Barrel that were all counter pushing at you. After another really easy win, now we're 9,000 in the world. All right, let's see if we can keep up our undefeated streak today. We have won every single game. And I hope that this princess cycle will yield it to be the same. So are you going to go and cycle something and finish off the princess? Oh, don't be Giant Graveyard. Don't do this to me right now. We've had such a good win streak. I can't do this. This is one of the few bad matchups for the deck. All right, maybe he's going to end up having arrows instead. Okay, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I can go Rascals and soak up all the damage. I know Rascals don't want to die right now, but they don't have a choice. They don't have a say in it. Also, I wonder if mirrored up Rascals are able to kill everything. I hope so. I'm going to go in for Rascals here since he's able to pull the Bandit and soak up the damage for the squad. No, that was beautiful, man. Let's go, Rascals, taking no damage, taking names and taking numbers. The Rascal on the right will deal damage to the tower, by the way. If you guys didn't know, it does do damage, and he has to respond to that, even if it's not mirrored up level 16, by the way. Here's the difficulty. I need the Dark Prince to splash onto his and also hit the Giant and finish everything off. I don't know if that's going to work out. Oh, thank goodness. Put a Princess as early as I possibly can so we can deal damage to the Giant. I don't want to go for a Snowball. I know that I could have afforded a Cannon Cart, but it would have taken me forever to afford it. So I'm not really out here to try to take a mortgage to pay for the Princess. It's not worth it to me. He's likely an Inferno Dragon. I don't have any way of killing it. Like, I have to go Rascals and do it. So just knowing what my opponent's card cycle is extremely important, as you guys already know. I can Cannon Cart and pull that to the other side, actually. I think that's better than dropping Rascals that are just going to die anyway. Maybe we can get some other unit that isn't a Fireball out of him. That'd feel pretty cool. We can kill all of his junk here as well. That's not that good. I guess we go Rascals. We still haven't figured out what a small spell is. Man, I'm down so much right now. I'm at 2,000 damage on my tower. This is uncomfortable. I don't like it. He's going to have Dark Prince, and he's going to have Bandit with the Giant. I've never seen a deck like this in my life. This is really weird. We know that the Bandit, as long as he doesn't go for a zap, is going to be able to shut down the Dark Prince with no damage on it at all. Feels fantastic. I want to go in for another Dark Prince in the back in the same lane as he's likely going to Giant. I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel here to see what his win condition is. I don't know. Like, he's just going to have Giant and Log. Oh my gosh, he's going to have Giant Log. Well, that's not good. This is really bad. I mean, I'm super uncomfy with this. He could Fireball if I go for Rascals, so that's just a -1 trade, and he would splash it on my stuff, so I can't go Rascals to finish off the Inferno Dragon. However, I can go for a Snowball to bounce back all of his stuff. Then we are able to hopefully kill the Bandit. Feels good, man. I'm going to go for Rascals now. He's going to Fireball them. It's okay because we are able to finish off the Inferno Dragon fast enough so then he can't kill the Princess. Wait, is he not going to? I'm really weirded out by this. I think I want to go in for the Goblin Barrel a little bit further back so then he can't log the Princess and all my stuff coming at him and maybe he misses. This is really good. We have completely and utterly overwhelmed him. The Bandit's locking onto the tower, dealing massive damage. And let's go. We're getting the Fireball too. So that's a good trade because now he can't Fireball on the Rascals. And then he's going to have to go Dark Prince, so we can make a prediction with the Cannon Cart. And then he's going to have to go Bandit, because that's his only card that he has available. And we can go in for another Bandit to counter that. Dude, we are just giving an onslaught of aggression that he has to log. And if he doesn't log this, he's going to lose. But if he does log, then he goes in for like another thing on the Goblin Barrel, and then that's terrible for him. The Princess isn't dying. Oh my gosh. He had to go in for a Fireball on the Cannon Cart and the Princess, but he wasn't able to afford it. And as you guys can see, we have dominated today with this deck, winning every single game we played. And where does that put us? Well, first off, let's show you guys that activity log. That is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in a row and top 7,000 in the world. You'll love to see it. This log bait deck is the easiest one in the game. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.